Yeah, midlife. So there's a real sense of adventure that I have, that's coming out of this, and it's great. You know, 'cause I really, I want to live my whole life, and I've always been like that, and I have a sense of wonder. It's really cool to be my age, and I feel like I'm still becoming. In some weird way, you feel like, well, that you've never really grown up yet. It's like, what will I be? What will I do? And there's and that's really pleasant. I'm really glad about that. I'm not convinced that everyone is becoming, more. Growth continues, and I'm very happy to be part of that process. And even if I wasn't, addressing this part of my being, I'm sure that I'd be doing something else, and it might be just as adventurous and possibly just as painfully torturous. But at the same time, you've been around the block so many times that you start to think, yeah, you know what, man, I paid my dues. I have a right to be able to go home at night and put my feet up, make a cup of tea, watch my favorite TV show, chill out, not sweat it, let somebody else do that crap job at work, because, man, because you don't want to upset the apple cart. You know what the struggle's like. You know that some struggles are won and some are lost, and most of them never turn out the way you wanted them to anyway, regardless of whether the outcome was something you could live with or not. So, I get to thinking, well, so what's the point? If the point is to be okay within myself, then the external trappings really don't matter. Even as I say that, I'm not totally convinced of that, because I know that so far, to date, my external trappings have caused, have influenced the way I can move in the world, and the way I can reflect back upon myself, and the way that my mirror of reflecting back on myself, and that mirror is the society and other people and interactions and responses that I get, that are the indicators of, how I'm doing. Being so divided your whole life like this, I think that's really undermined my sense of being self-measuring, because there was always there was some kind of heightened us or them scenario going on in my mind. So now to be recalibrating and to find myself in a new launching off point, I don't know. I guess that should be good, because I can just invent what I want to be, and how I'm going to decide whether I'm achieving that or not. But it's just, I don't know, man, it's just so weird.